Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated platform. Add products, showcase them dynamically, and seamlessly track your inventory. Accept multiple secure payments, and design your storefront down to the very last detail. Get all the tools you need. Drive more sales with customizable gift cards and flexible product subscriptions. Retain customers with a point-based loyalty program, email automations, and reach millions with sales channel integrations. Complete your setup with a personalized analytics dashboard. Make smart business decisions and shape the next phase of your business. Build, manage, and grow from one place. Go to Wix and launch your online business today.
Hello? Hello, hello. Alright. Hello, everyone. I am back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ooh, Lord. Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit because, I don't know. I feel like these last 2 days for me have been very slow. I was planning on streaming yesterday, but there was like a few reasons that came up that sort of like stopped me from actually going live. Um, I guess I could go into it a little bit. It's not like crazy or anything, but first of all, um my little sister asked if I could help her make cake pops yesterday, and that was like around like a little bit earlier than around the time that I usually start streaming. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll help her and then I'll stream. Okay? Um so yeah, we did the cake thing. While it was cooling, I was like, okay, while it cools, um I'll stream and then I'll come down to help her make the K-pops. The cake pops. I don't know why I say K-pop. I think I said that yesterday as well when I was helping to make it. But so yeah, that's what was my plan was going to be. But then I got into my room and I got a massive headache. Um, and I just like felt really unmotivated to stream. So I was like, okay, I'll stream after I make the K-pops, cake pops. Uh, which honestly was probably a good idea that I didn't stream while I was waiting for the cake to cool because it took like 30 minutes because we made the balls really small. So it was a lot. Um yeah. And then around that time it was like 5. Um and so uh yeah, it kind of didn't feel like I should go live because I would have had like maybe an hour to stream before like uh a huge I mean a big part of my friend group would have gotten on around 6. So it was like, okay, well, I'll probably stream for like an hour. I'll probably spend the first 20 minutes just rambling like I am right now. And then what, like 30 minutes not really doing much because I don't really want to commit to doing anything big because I'm only working for like an hour. So I decided I wasn't gonna stream yesterday. And so yeah, here I am today. I'm still suffering with headaches, sadly. For some reason it kind of like went away, and now it's coming back with a vengeance, and it kind of sucks. But I'm dealing with it. I took an Advil before I started, and hopefully, I could be in good shape for the next. I don't know, for as long as I need to. Kind of need to ask something real quick. Hold on. So yeah, I'm here. I'm back. Hello, everyone. Um, all right. So we're back to working. Last time, I remember correctly, I finished working on the foot. Now that I look at it from like the up angle, I think it definitely is like way longer. Um, so I might actually shrink it down because I think the foot's a bit long. Even though that's like how it looks like on the reference. For some reason, I feel like, yeah, it probably doesn't match very well. Hello, Catless. Welcome, welcome. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. So last time I was working on Medusa, I was working on her foot. Um, I wanted to sort of, I guess, sort of look, I think. I don't know if I'll do this right now. Um, Reference as perspective. Well, I mean, from the side view, you could see, like, the size, or I guess the length of the foot. Got to guesstimate a middle point. Yeah. That's usually how it is with these references. I kind of have to guesstimate a little. Infer my own conclusions. Because it's not like one-to-one or like perfect or whatever you'd call it. But yeah, like I was saying, I finished her foot. I ended up with a triangle here, which is not supposed to happen. Um, so I might look into that. I might do it later though. Um, I was also working on the hair, and I was sort of trying to think on how I could sort of combine these pieces together. I think I kind of was okay with how this turned out, even though it doesn't look very good. Uh, Actually, before I started today, I was kind of thinking like maybe instead of using like these curves, like turning them into meshes, and straight up just like trying to, I guess, sort of like combine the meshes to like this head part that I made. Instead, what I could do is I could just use them as like faces for snapping, and just like redo the topology myself. To make it fit more better, maybe that could be a possibility, an option that I could use. Um, I'll have to think about it. I'm gonna have to like sort of do it once and see if it works out better. Um, but yeah. I also did the braid. I think I looked at it today after not looking at this for like I guess a couple days now, or I guess a day. Um, and I think overall it looks alright. I think I counted that this hair has like 6 loops, I guess you would call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, I guess 7. And I think we're up by 1, if you count 1. Oh, maybe actually we're fine. I still think it looks a bit odd. Maybe it's like too much. Either way though, I still need to sort of find. I need to. Oh God, I still need to connect it to these strands here, and I need to make the little tuft that she has off the end of it. So I still got to work on that. But for the most part, the body is done. Um, I did talk about it the other day that I could potentially move up the I don't know actually. I don't really want to connect the head to the neck right now. Although that is another part that I need to look at, since the opening for the head is like way forward compared to like where the neck is. I need to figure out, I guess, like what to do about that. Whether I need to like maybe move the head back a bit. Um, that's probably what I'm gonna do, because right now it doesn't connect very well. Yeah, but what I was going to say was I could push up the rig making process, since once the body is rigged, all the clothing is basically just gonna be data transferred. The I guess weights. So I could move that up if I wanted to get it out of the way now. But yeah, you can see the neck opening doesn't really line up where the actual neck is. So yeah, there's a lot we have to do. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do first. If I'm being honest, I didn't start the stream today being like, I know exactly what I'm going to do today. I'm kind of just going with the flow. Seeing which part that I just talked about kind of I want to do. I feel like connecting these two together would probably be a nightmare just because I don't know. I feel like yeah, it might be. So I don't really want to do that right now. The hair, like I said, the hair is a bit odd. Especially since for some reason, like, connecting the hair to, like, the top of the head almost, like, gives it, like, a bit of a bump here, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Um, Maybe adding more pieces to the hair would remove the bump. But, at the moment, you know, not the best. Okay, because that's connected, so in theory... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was like, I could just connect this point to this, but that's not how I'm supposed to do it. I also talked about how I'm not sure how I feel about these, like, extra 4, or I guess 8 if we count this side as well. Pieces of the bangs being added, um, because in the front view they're not there. But obviously, like, if I don't add these here, then there's just like, I guess like sort of like a bald spot on her head, where there's like no hair. Because the side view does have them, which is what I used as a sort of guide. But yeah, it's the little discrepancies that I guess I sort of have to improvise and sort of make my own a little bit to get it to look, I guess, sort of semi decent, even though it's not 1-to-1. All right. I guess let me try continuing on my quest to combine the bangs to the actual hair piece that I made here. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with the back of this hair. Um, I have a bunch of references. Oh shit! I forgot I need to like disable the subdivision because now it actually applies subdivision when you convert it to a mesh, which it used to not actually do. I did mention this before. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I have a bunch of references for the back of the hair. Um, but I'm still not 100% sure how to make it look good. I guess that's something I have to figure out once I start working on it. This is how the hair is turning out. I still feel like there's a bit of a bump. Whoops, what the hell did I do? I think I accidentally, yeah, I accidentally added a, yeah. I think I just have to move some points around. Maybe move some of these points forward, these points down. And maybe move these points a little bit up. It doesn't have to follow the reference 100%. Especially since the hair isn't really following the reference 100%. But, you know. Yeah, like this one has to go down a bit more. I'll fix it. I haven't. I fixed some issues with directions in my code, but there's a lot more. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, how is that going? I guess you're still working on the Unity stuff. Um, Hopefully that's not, I guess, sort of rattling your mind too much. I guess, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's about the Unity thing. Yeah, yeah. It's a shame I can't help you more. It has been a minute since I've touched Unity in any meaningful way, and yeah. Especially since I haven't actually worked on Unity when it involved, I guess, sort of like a 3D plane. I only worked on it in a 2D sense, so I'm sure things are very different. There's an extra plane you have to manage. Outdoor always where it's supposed to, but there's a lot of stuff to fix. All right, well, I guess that's good. One step at a time. All right, let's put on some more images. And if I feel like this part of the hair is supposed to be up a little bit more, I'll move it in a little bit. But yeah, the connection might actually be alright. I do want the sort of corners, or I guess the sort of triangle bits to be sharp, because I want, that's how it is in the reference. They're sharp. However, it does have an issue with the sort of intersecting. If you look at the faces that I'm making here, that's one of the faces, and this is another one of the faces. It's really not good. And it's intersecting and sort of looping on itself. But that's the only way I found uh, that I could make it look as sharp as it is right now. Even though it does kind of look a bit weird here, I'm hoping that once I start texture painting, maybe I could sort of mask that, especially since I'm going for a more, you know, anime toon style look. There's barely any sort of, I guess, lighting that would show that. Right. I've stated that I would like to sort of get back into Unity in some way, but I need a reason, or I need like something to get me back, like something that I would like to sort of make or do within Unity to sort of get me to start doing it again. Because at the moment, I can't really think of a good reason, I guess. Since again, I also only use Unity when it comes to uh, doing the whole VR chat stuff. I don't think this is very good. Hmm. Hmm. So it looks pretty bad. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I guess the reason why this is a bit different than the other one is because this one's a bit lower, I guess. It doesn't connect perfectly up here. So I thought I could do what I did up here, but down here instead, but it doesn't seem to work the same. It just messes things up. Hmm. Whoops. I think that works actually. Kind of. Again, it still looks... I don't like how it kind of turns out. Because of the way the faces are being made, they're made to look really odd, but I guess there's not much I could do about that. Hmm. I guess I'll start, touching more into Unity stuff once I start. Oh shit. Um, Potentially using the Wardo SDK. I wonder if they've updated that being able to use the mono behaviors in Unity. Because the documentation wasn't there when I was looking at it the other time. I wonder if they've added that. Whoops. Whoops. What the hell am I doing? Let me see, actually. Been a minute since I checked. Let's see. Okay, it's still not there. It's fine though. I can wait. I'm still not officially looking into using it too much right now. I yeah. It's difficult, I guess, to find a bit of motivation to look into that sort of stuff sometimes. Although I will say I have been working on the Valentine's Day stuff that I said I needed to start working on, and I am working on it now. A bit each day. I guess you'll be able to see once Valentine's Day rolls around, which is coming sooner rather than later. I guess with these sort of like events, I could sort of try to sort of do something different. Maybe experiment with some stuff, but again, it kind of depends on how much time I have outside of stream to sort of experiment on this kind of stuff. Honestly, I don't have to add the subdivision every time. I could just join it to the hair, and it should automatically get the subdivision surface modifier applied to it. This has to be a bit more triangular. And so does this one, actually. Yeah, it's a little weird the way they connect. For some reason, they have like a bit of a bump. I don't know why that is the case. I think it must be because of the faces that I'm making to sort of try to connect them. It's giving the hairs a bit of a bump, which I guess I have to sort of remedy myself. Using probably like these up here to sort of try to flatten them out. I'll do that afterwards. I'm still connecting the hairs. Like I said, I don't know if this is the way I'm going to keep it. I might do a different way of doing this. I have made an incremental save, saving all the curved bits in case I want to sort of rearrange them, reuse them, bring them back however I want. But yeah. The hair is still a part of the character that I really still struggle with. But I'm trying my best to, I guess, try to figure it out as best as I can. But it's slow work. I guess it's just something that comes with experience, which at the moment I am still getting. Yeah, I don't know if I guess, mentioned the issues that I have with curves. I've mentioned that I don't particularly like using curves, mostly because it works for some characters. Um, Especially those that like have, I guess, more um defined hair structure with like the bangs. Maybe they have like some sort of side hair, and then they have the back of the hair. But for a character like this, and most maybe like early character styles that I've done, the hair is like flat, and it's kind of hard to sort of show flat hair using curves, at least in my opinion. Like, it's hard to sort of show this hairstyle using a bunch of curves. You can't really. At least that's what I think. And there's not really any like good guides that sort of go over like achieving that flat look that I guess a lot of early anime-esque styles of hair have. Hmm. It might just be a texturing or shading issue because I have seen like I think I have seen some people use curves and then sort of like color it in, and it kind of still looks I guess like sort of flat, which is what I'm going for. I'm trying to see if I could find an example. Um, mm. Oh, also, I know my. Okay, I kind of want my head. I kind of want this to go into maybe this one. If that makes any sense. And I want this one to go into. Whoops. This one here. That one, that one, this one, that one. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, not sure if this is the right way to do things. It might actually be a lot easier, a lot faster, and a lot better looking if I just retopologize and use these bits that I've made using the curves as um you know snapping points. I might be better. I don't know. Let me think about it. I think what I need to do is I need to practice the hair a lot more. And it's kind of hard to do that right now. At least I think. I did try to do that back when I was making heads, and it didn't really, I guess, like work out all that well. Because like I said, a lot of the characters that I've made have like very flat hair. At least it looks flat. I guess that's the issue that I'm running into. That's like my own issue. That to me the hair looks flat. But that's just because it's drawn. And of course they're not gonna like show like all the minuscule little strands in detail like that, because that would make zero sense, and also it'd probably be very bad budgeting wise. But yeah, and I mean they're not supposed to. It's very cartoony, I guess. So of course the hair is flat. Yeah, so don't mind me just like bouncing back and forth between projects, or I guess different parts of the body. Sorry, but what I was going to say before I start rambling again about the hair, um, the title does say gaming later, but I will have to leave at 7 today because I have to help someone out with something again. You know how it is. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to sort of brainstorm ways that I can practice making hair. I guess my issue always is that I don't want to spend too much time doing something on stream. Because then I feel like that's a bit boring sometimes. Where's the triangle? Okay, so the triangle originates from in between these two bits here. And I don't think it's supposed to be that way. I don't think I'm going to touch it, though. Are the feet still too long, I think? Hmm. From the side view, they look short, but maybe I shouldn't trust the side view. Mind tricks on me. Whoops. I'll see if maybe after I'm done with the Valentine's Day stuff, maybe I could take some time on my own to sort of work on doing some hair off stream. Do what I was originally going to do with when I was doing the head stuff, and just like pick out a bunch of heads, or I guess yeah, heads from like different characters, and sort of just go, I'm gonna make this person's hair. That makes the thumb look really weird. Might be better that way. I think I'm just gonna connect this now. It is set up so I could connect it. Do these have the same things? Do I need the shrink wrap anymore? I think the shrink wrap only applied to the points here. If I select, it only applies to the ankle bones. What happens if I remove or sort of hide the shrink wrap? I kind of like that a bit better, actually. So I'm just gonna remove it. Oh yeah, I need to be careful with the. For some reason, the ankle vertices are like bugged, and it caused me to crash. For some reason, don't know why. Pretty good, right? All right, feet are in place. Might even try to make Medusa's hair off stream once I have the Valentine's Day stuff done. Um, since that's the character I'm trying to make. Though it would suck if I like figured out a good way to make her hair and I did it off stream. Because I would like to show, I guess, sort of the process of me making this character completely on stream. So it would kind of suck if I was like, guys, I figured it out. But not on stream. Yeah, I was just thinking about rigging again. Because I did say that I could rig her now that her body is done since, you know, um, since I'm just going to data transfer all the weight information onto her or onto the clothing. I mean, the issue with that I'm now realizing or kind of seeing is that I would have to scale her down so that she's like appropriate height. I don't know. Again, I don't know her. I guess official height. Probably look it up real quick. I don't know if. I guess it would be a good idea to match her height in Blender to her. I guess sort of official height in the in whatever she's in. But that would require me to shrink her down, which would mean that a lot of the things here, like some references and some hair stuff, um, won't match if I do that. So honestly, maybe doing rigging right now probably isn't the best idea. I mean, I could, like, start, I guess, sort of positioning the bones correctly and just, like, leaving it as is, not really actually rigging her, but just, like, positioning the bones the way they're supposed to be. But I guess that sort of defeats the purpose of starting to rig her if I'm just gonna, I don't know. I guess I'm looking for excuses to not do the hair anymore. Because, yeah. Hair is too much for me right now. I guess it wouldn't be an idea to do the bones now. I don't hate the idea completely. Or I could start working on the clothing now. Decisions. And I think I'm gonna do the bones right now. So yeah, that's like how big the rig is. So she'd have to be shrunk down. But I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna shrink the rig up. And when I'm done with I guess like getting her character done, I will re-shrink the rig along with everything else that is a part of her. Alright. Mm -mm 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 -mm. I think what I like to do is I like to like delete or I guess not pay attention to one side of the bones because then I could just symmetrize and it kind of just fixes all the issues that then I don't have to worry too much about getting the other bones right. I don't really need this bone here because the clothing's gonna block a bunch of it, but I'm just gonna put it in place because why not? Yeah, because now I feel like I'm getting a lot more work done. Now that I'm actually like working on something that I'm a bit more proficient on, I guess. Um, this right now, I'll probably forget all the things I learned during the whole rigging thing that I did. Uh, After a few characters, but it's fine. Ooh, wait, hold on, I need to sneeze. Ooh, sorry about that. Oh yeah, so not much else to talk about really, in terms of the things I've been doing. Hmm, feeling alright right now, but due to, I guess, sort of the headaches that I've been having again, my sleep schedule has been a bit. I mean, I go to sleep around the same time. I mean, to be fair though, I've been sleeping a bit later, but now I have a reason to not sleep very well, and that's because of that pain. So I've been feeling a bit tired recently. I think these last couple of days. But other than that, not much to report. I haven't played Genshin since the new update. I just don't have the time to get on, so it's like whatever. Um, Honkai had an update today, which actually I'm a little bit bummed out about because it is kind of like a stupid reason to be bummed out. But um, I thought that Honkai Star Rail was gonna have the same sort of, maybe this is sort of stupid me thinking this way. Um, and honestly, as the update game came closer and closer, I started realizing like maybe I was a bit wrong about this. But like I was saying, sorry. Um, with Genshin, uh, usually updates go all the way up to, whatever number, 1.8. They go up to point 0.8. And then the really big 2.0, or I guess the next number up, comes out. Okay? But with Honkai, it went up to point 0.6, and now we're on the next big update. So I thought, I guess maybe stupidly, that um it was also going to go up to point 1.8, and then it was going to release the big update. Um, but I guess I should have taken the fact that they kept on talking about characters like Black Swan so soon. Um, Maybe I should have realized sooner that something was up. But yeah, the fucking 2.0 update has come out, is coming out, maybe tonight. Oh, I think it should have already come out. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention, like I said, to a lot of this stuff that's going on with the Honkai stuff, or any game any that I play, honestly. Um, but yeah, so I think Black Swan is out now, which is a bit of a shame because I wanted to roll for her, but I ended up rolling for Ron May. And then I was like, okay, well, I have two. Well, in my mind, I was like, oh, I have plenty of time because I have point 0.6, or I guess I have point 0.7, point 0.8 to grind out all the stuff that I need to be able to pull for her. And now I realize that, oh shit, they like skipped two versions, and now she's out, or yeah. But it's whatever. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I just thought I just wanted to talk about the fact that I guess I was a bit misinformed on that, and maybe I should realize it a bit sooner, since, like I said, they didn't really talk about any other characters coming out. It was just kind of like, oh hey, Black Swan's coming out, and I was like, okay. They didn't really talk about anyone else before her. I mean, kind of, yeah, I do. I've enjoyed Star Rail more than I have Genshin. I've realized because of the auto features. Um, I don't really like grinding in Genshin. You're probably hearing me talk about the games. And it's like, I feel like most people who play these games always like kind of shit talks a little bit. It's kind of like, do you actually enjoy playing these games? Like, kind of. It's kind of like the people who really like making like spreadsheets for the type of games that they play. I feel like it's similar to that. Because I could see the appeal of like, I guess Satisfactory would fall under that line. Like, if I remember correctly, you have to like, like one machine has a conversion rate or something, and you have to sort of like, I don't know. It's been a minute since I played Satisfactory. No, yeah, I get that. Luckily, I feel like Honkai is a bit less repetitive with the grind, just because it has like that sort of auto feature. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. I do want that. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the engineering type of games, in a way. Obviously, there's a few differences, but you could be like very spreadsheety about like these types of games. Maybe not Genshin, but specifically Honkai Star Rail. You could 100% be like very very nitpicky about the stats, getting everything down to perfection. Shit. What was I saying again? I actually don't remember what I was saying. Not a good spot. I think there, maybe. Funny though that I still don't like min-maxing games. Yeah, it's an acquired taste, I guess. To be fair though, even though I play these games, I also don't really min-max that hard. Um, like if I wanted to, I could, but mm-hmm, that is also true. On the game type. All right, hold on. I guess I didn't have to do this, but whatever. For me, it kind of kills on RPG setting if you have to pull out a spreadsheet to not screw up your run because your build sucks. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that are bad with these sort of games too. The fact that you have to sort of like get lucky for getting like certain characters, and some characters might be better than others. They're definitely not perfect. Mm-mm-mm. Found out that using volume on here actually helps out helps out a lot with the bone positioning. At least I found. As I begins over some stationary streams and figured I should go have a look at it again. Ooh, I don't think I've heard of that. Hold on. Stationeers. I wonder if I was figured I should have a look at it again. The game was a huge time sink. It came out 2017. It's still on early access. It's funny. Um, Last update was February 1st. I guess that's pretty good actually. If it gets updated that frequently, not bad. Put you in control of the construction and management of a space station to run by yourself or online with friends. Complex atmospheric, electrical, manufacturing, agricultural, and gravitational systems require you to your thought and management at all times. I'm looking at the trailer right now. How much was it again? $35. Very positive. But it's the most ambitious SS13 in 30 attempts so far. Even copied the two-hand interface, which made it honestly pretty tedious to play. I can see the appeal though. Having to manage all these different systems. Hmm. I'll have to look at some gameplay later to see how it is. It's kind of hard to sort of, I guess, grasp. Just from like the two trailers that I've seen. You love space, base building, setting up systems, and having them blow in your face. It's your game. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take a look at it, I guess. I might like it, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Been a while since I tried. There ought to be a few updates from since. Yeah, it does seem to still be being updated, which is a good thing. Okay. Or is it? But then it's Rocket's game, so I'm not really going to hold my breath ever getting completed. Dean Rocket Hall from Daisy Infamy. Oh, okay. Honestly, though, I haven't actually played Daisy at all. I did hear, though, that it is kind of like perpetually in early. I mean, I did joke about how the fact that it came out in like 2017 and it's still in early access. Um, it's coming up to like almost 7 years, 10 years of being in early access, which is pretty funny. Infamy. Yeah. Even though I haven't given it a try, I guess I wouldn't mind. I guess it's kind of like I'm pretty sure there's multiplayer in DayZ. There's a bunch of games that I would try if I had like people who would want to try it out with me. Otherwise, though, I probably wouldn't try it on by myself. It's much more fun anyway playing games with friends. Even if the game is like bad, you could still have a really good time with a few friends. It was an RMR first, had great potential, no competition. The vanilla version just never got enough depth. It was a mess for one time. I don't know, it's so funny when you say that. It was had great potential and no competition. I feel like if it didn't have any competition, they definitely should have spent more time on it, I think. Pretty funny though. No, no competition. With auto spoken sound version auto editor. So it's a bit of a bummer. Alright. Wonder what the last, I guess, zombie survival game I played recently. It would be nice to maybe play another one. I'm also a big fan base in the original Operation Flashpoint. Oh yeah, I guess Arma's another game that I kind of didn't really know too much about. Or I actually never tried. Another one of those games that I heard about, but just kind of like didn't really have enough interest to sort of give it a try. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun, especially if you like get really into it. You sort of role play it out, I guess. It's not very forgiving genre. Yeah, makes sense. What am I doing? The frick? Yeah, I don't think I've actually like played a military sim like that. That seriously. Oop, shit. Whoops. I guess I don't really know if this plays correctly once until I. Whoops. Until I actually like, I guess, apply the rig or like create a rig or fire rig, which I don't plan to do right now. Because right now I'm just setting up the bones. I'm not actually going to, I guess, apply the or try to actually rig her up. Oops, that's literally right there. And there we go. Fantastic. It's that simple. Alright, well, her rig is done. Like I said before, I do have to scale her down. So I'm not gonna worry about um doing that right now because a lot of the references that I have and um some other things like the previous save files with the hair are all based on this current height, so I'm just gonna leave it like this for now, at least until I get her hair done. Um, and I don't need those references or I guess objects anymore. Then I'll consider shrinking her down again. Or I guess not again, but shrinking her down, period. And applying the rig to her for sure. Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, like I was saying, I think I was just talking about like the things that I've been doing, but mostly due to the fact that me and a few friends have sort of gotten really into Fortnite again after not really being into it for like the last 2 years. Um, no, I just spent most of my nights just playing Fortnite with them, which is a lot of fun. But it also, you know, don't have a lot of time. That's like the only time I play games. At least I try to keep it to only at night. So I'm not really keeping up with sort of the more grindier games that I used to play. But before this, what the hell? Even though it itself is also quite grindy if you think about it. It does bum me out though that I missed out a bunch of battle pass. Yeah, I've seen like I feel like a lot of people have gone into it recently. I've seen a bunch of posts going over like, oh man, I wish I kind of gone into it a bit earlier so I could have gotten like the earlier battle pass stuff because you miss out on a lot of stuff, which I guess is the point, the FOMO. Never got into Fortnite. I mean, yeah, if you don't really like the sort of battle royale kind of style or competitive shooting, I kind of stopped caring about competitive shooters, especially now since I have less time to sort of. I guess when you're younger, you have like a shit ton of time. You could kind of like play and get good since you have so much time to play. But as you get older, you have less time, and you're just gonna fight people who do have time, and you're just gonna get stomped. But it is a fun game. It's really good. Especially since they added like a bunch of new stuff. Like you don't even have to play the battle royale mode. They added like the Lego stuff that they added. It's basically just like Minecraft. Um, they have like a car racing game, which I haven't actually played all that much, if I'm being honest. I don't really see the appeal. And then they also added like a bit of a Guitar Hero type mode where we could just play like Guitar Hero to a bunch of popular songs nowadays. It always looked like they were going to make a survival building game, but then Battle Royales hit the market. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Um, I was actually, I did talk about this before. I was actually, I got the game back when it was just a survival building game. I think I forgot when it came out, but I originally got the game for that reason because I thought it was interesting, the sort of survival building game aspect of it. And then yeah, and then they pivoted over to Battle Royale. And they kind of left the survival building game like on the back end, which is kind of sad for me, especially since I kind of enjoyed it. The whole idea of that. So that was a bit of a bummer. TBH. But yeah. But you don't even have to like I know um I guess one of the reasons people don't want to play is because there is building involved and some people take that building really seriously and they get really good at it. And if you're not very good at it, it kind of seems a bit overwhelming. You don't have to do that though. They have like a mode where you could play without building, and that's what we do. We play that mode because it's a lot more fun, if I'm being honest. So you don't have to participate in all that building nonsense. All right, the rig is done. I'll just like hide away the rig for now, since I don't really need it right now. But yeah, you are right. They did want to do a survival type of game. It's still, I mean, you could still get it. The building always seemed like a huge off-color hack to me, but then I have to say it was a good call for them. Yeah, it did make it different, the whole building thing, compared to like other battle royales. Um, but yeah, I'm not very good at building in that game, and I don't have to be because we don't play that mode. Yeah, right. It does seem out of place, especially in like a battle thing, but I guess it kind of works. Yeah, made them $1 too. That is very true. It did make them $1. Or I guess in our case, a bit of dollars. Yeah, it's been fun. Getting on every day, or I guess most days. Playing a few games, winning sometimes, losing sometimes. It's really good. I think if you play it with friends, it's a lot better, especially if they don't take it too seriously, which my friend group doesn't, thankfully. I kind of do. I take it a bit competitively, but that's just because that's what I am. Um, a little bit, but it's fun to be good, you know. I guess that's the whole point of it. If you're good, then you have a lot more fun, I guess. Alright, I won't worry about the hair. I think, like I said, I'm going to spend some time off stream, maybe experimenting with the hair a little bit. Probably not in a bit though, because like I said, I'm working on the Valentine's Day stuff that's coming along. I want to see how much I could do with that. I might experiment with a few other things with that. I did say that I could use these sort of events to sort of experiment with some things that I couldn't do before. But you know, um, it all depends on how much time I have. Anyway, since I'm pushing the hair off away, even though I did want to finish it before I started working on the clothing, just to get out of the way, I'm pushing it yet again. So I'm gonna start working on the clothing now. Methinks. Primarily, I think I'm gonna do this bracelet thing that she has around her arm, because I believe both of the outfits have it. Although I believe, yeah, for the doctor outfit, it's hidden by the lab coat, but it is still visible if she takes the lab coat off, which would probably be kind of like a, I guess sort of like something that I could add, where you could have it with or without the lab coat. So, because they both share this, I guess, piece of jewelry, I'm going to make it first, since it makes sense in my head. Alright, so I'm probably going to use a curve, or I could use like a cylinder, and then use like basically what I did with the hair, use a simple deform to coil it. I want to see the end of it, because I could see the end here for the top of it, but I haven't, none of the angles here show the end for the bottom of it. I want to see how it ends. Okay, so it starts off, they all seem pretty consistent with the way it looks. And it loops once, it loops twice. I want to see the end of it. Oh, maybe the doctor outfit has the other end. Or maybe it just ends like back there. Yeah, none of these angles really show it off too well, if I'm being honest. Hand ref. Oh no, that's for something else. I was like, hand ref. Perfect, that's exactly what I need. I wonder if the hair picks has, I don't think they do. Well, I guess this one kind of does. But again, you can't really see it too well. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. But yeah, if you have some friends who are willing to try it out with you, Fortnite is a pretty decent try. And it is free. You don't actually have to like spend any money on it, even though I guess if you're having fun, why don't you? You can get stuff for free, which is very nice. Like I said, there's a bunch of modes that they've added. Um, which kind of just like came out of nowhere. If I'm being honest, I didn't expect them to do this. Though to be fair, though, like I said, I haven't really been keeping track on the game since I've stopped playing it like a couple of years ago. Good fun with a few friends. What am I trying to do again? I'm trying to... Okay. I'm trying to see where to start this. Okay, yeah, so it does seem to start like right here, maybe. Like in the way that the hand is sort of positioned, it starts like maybe like around there. And I'm just going to assume, since I can't find any sort of references, or any of the references that I do have show like the other end at the bottom, I'm just going to assume that it probably cuts off right there. Similarly to where it cuts off here. Maybe? No, probably not. Anyway. It does seem to wrap all the way around over to the front, so I think it might just end there at the front. Okay, so like I said, there's two ways I could go about this. I could create a cylinder object and use a simple deform to wrap it around or try to wrap it around the hand. Another way I could do it is by using a curve, a path, and just wrapping around what I think would work with this and sort of just like, wait, hold on. I have, I believe, a reference here that is turned, yeah, to match the hand a bit. I could use that 100%. That's perfect, actually. Alright, give me one moment. I'll be right back. I am going to use the bathroom. And when I come back, I will work on that. It shouldn't be too long. It's literally just like a cylinder. And I'll start working on some other pieces of the clothing. So, BRB. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so I think, I was, I guess, thinking about which would be easier. I think I might want to try the I guess curve method first and see how I feel about it. And if I don't think it looks good, I think the issue with doing it the curve method is that I guess I have to sort of make it look good myself. Whereas with like a simple deform, I kind of just I could just let the simple deform modifier take the wheel in this sort of circumstance, but I do want to try it with this. Hold on, I'm trying to see. I can apply a simple deform. Um, to this curve I noticed. So I want to see if maybe I could. Oh wait, this would only work if I had like an array modifier, I think. Alright, well, never mind then. Alright. So I think I'm going to be very, I guess, sort of very simple. Have like one. Oops, shit. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me. Something like that. Start off very simple with the sort of geometry, and then sort of add, I guess, like loop cuts as I go on, I guess. I wonder if there's a spiral path object. Oh wait, I didn't actually see that. There's a curve simplify. What's that look like? Oh, wait, what? I don't know what that did. I think, wait, hold on. Okay, I don't know what that does. There's also some generators in there. Yeah, let's see. Oh wait, there's a bolt. What does the bolt look like? Oh, shit. Okay, wait, no. I didn't expect it to look like this. Hmm. So I'm looking at this sort of, I guess, sort of loop-de-loop of the bolt. Maybe I could try removing it from there. Whoops. There's curved spirals. Oh, I probably don't have the add-on. Hold on. What would that be under extra objects? Guess I could try turning that on. Let's see. Arc, circle, line, polygon, curve profile. Oh yeah, curve spirals. I have no clue what any of these words mean. I guess we could take a look at them. I'll delete the giant bolt. All right, so there's this one, and then we have. Oh, I guess hold on. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to play around with the curve spirals. Supposed to play around with this thing over here. Add some height in F9 panel. All right. Ah, you're right, you're right, you're right. So I'll probably need, it does wrap around it like I think twice. I think that's good, right? Steps. Oh, okay. Let's keep it at 24. Okay. All right. Let's try, I guess, placing this in. Whoops. Let me also delete these, I guess. All right. Actually kind of works. I wonder if that's enough spins. Yeah, right? You're right. How does that look? Mm-hmm. And guess what happens? Oh God. Okay. If I try to add some depth to it, then may have to resample sample points if it gets distorted a lot. Yeah. Hmm. Ah, that's much better, I think. So let me turn off this for a little bit. There we go. I think that better matches the way it's supposed to go. Oops. Whoops. Yeah. Alright, so all I have to do now is just make sure that this one goes behind the hand and ends sort of, I guess, sort of around in the palm area here. But other than that, that works out, actually. It is actually, it makes my life a whole lot easier than doing whatever the hell I was going to do. I think, I wonder if the thickness is good there, if I need to increase the thickness by, like, a little bit more. Alright, fantastic. What the frick? Alright, so I do have to... I was trying to bring up the menu to sort of like, see if I could manually add, um, this bit in and sort of just like delete the parts that I don't need, but, obviously F9 only pulls up the most recent menu. So I could manually just like rearrange these points myself. I could also just like, I guess, restart, make a new one of these, and make it right the first time. But I think I'm okay with doing it manually. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Whoops. Right. That's basically it. I believe we have fill caps. I wonder if, because, I wonder, okay, I kind of want to test this out. Because the, what was I gonna say again? Because the modifiers get immediately applied, as soon as you convert it to a mesh, I want to see if they fix the issue where the caps would be their own separate objects, which it seems like that is still the case. Yeah, I don't know why it's still like this. The caps are not attached to, I guess this could easily be fixed with like a merge by distance. Uh, Another way that I found, or I guess someone suggested, is using a weld modifier before you convert to mesh, and then boom, it automatically welds the caps onto the actual object. Um, There we go. Fantastic. And now this is on both hands, which is alright, because all I have to do is put a mirror modifying, and oh look, it's like a double helix. Not really, but whatever. And then boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Fantastic. Now I know that that curve add-on exists. I'll probably use it or try to use it in the future if I don't forget it. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. Next part. So I did say I want to do the witch outfit first because, I don't know. It doesn't really matter which one I do first, if I'm being honest. But I'll do this one first. Okay. So, the bracelets are done. The only thing left to do, which is actually, I wonder how simple it's going to be. But, it's like a one piece, like a onesie, almost, at least in my mind. That's how I see it. It's a one piece clothing outfit thing. She has like an arrow tail thing, as well as a hood that has like this. I believe it's supposed to be, I don't know. It's supposed to be like eyes, I think. Um, I do want it to have multiple versions. I want a version where the hood's up and the hood's down. I don't know how I'm gonna do that exactly. I guess I'm like trying to think right now how I'm gonna do it. Um, so yeah. Hmm. Think. Anyway, it doesn't matter right now. I think I'm gonna start down at her legs and work my way up. So yeah. Now the question is, should I use the body topology like how people sometimes use in some of the clothing by just like, duplicating it and like inflating it, um, and use that as like the clothing. I will have to sort of move some points around, especially on the bottom where the pants are, or I guess I say pants. It's all one outfit, but it's kind of like flared at the bottom. And also, if you didn't see there, for some reason the knee is very pronounced. Um, it shouldn't actually take that long to fix, I don't think, but whatever. Alright. Well, if I'm gonna do that, then I better copy everything, including a bit of the chest here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna copy this. And if I need to sort of re rearrange some points, change some points around, I could easily do that, I think. Maybe. Alright. Yeah, this part here stays pretty attached to the leg. However, this part here needs to be sort of like expanded outward. I think, yeah, I think I'm going to follow the general shape of the side view, at least when it comes to the sort of the way the outfit falls. I might even like bring this down actually. Oh shit. I gotta be careful with the mirror modifier. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I should put it there, if I should make that like a different part of a loop. I don't know. Probably help a lot. Oh shit. Yeah, it'd probably be a lot better if I made this like a separate. Or like the next loop up, like this one here. Yeah. Whoops. I think for this I might have to disable the mirror modifier, because I feel like just due to the, I guess, like how big the pants get, there's definitely going to be like a bit of clipping involved, I think. And there isn't much I could do about that, I don't think. I also had more loop cuts sort of help round out the shape so it's not like, oh fuck. Well, shit. I think I'm definitely gonna have to edit the front view, since yeah, it kind of like tapers in a bit. Not like as extreme as I guess this side view is. Hold on. I wonder how this looks like with subdivision on. Oh lol. It does definitely round out the edges. That's fine. I'll have to fix that later. Right now I'm getting the shapes down. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, wait, sorry. I was looking at something. Hmm. There's definitely a lot of things I'm sort of looking at. I wonder if maybe I should have like like shrink wrap the body above it so like it doesn't look weird. It looks like I don't know. It looks weird, but it's just me. I think once we get up to like the hip area, I might have to sort of uh redo the way I'm sort of like tapering this part of the outfit in, just because I'll finally be able. Because I'm pretty sure, actually, you know what? I'm being all honest. I made the body so that the witch outfit would hug for the most part the actual body. So if I wanted to, I could actually add a a shrink wrap to the body and just like add a vertex group and sort of make the pieces that I thought would sort of work with the vertex group work with, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Here we go. Hmm. There's a reason why I didn't make this like completely hug this though. Maybe not this part, but definitely this part there. I guess I should. I'll get this part too. Let's make it 0.2 maybe 0.3. 0.3 is good. Ooh, but I can apply it. Not until I apply the mirror and subdivision first. Well, I have the subdivision turned off, so I could apply the mirror. And then I could just apply the shrink wrap and it should work. But, yeah, whatever. Maybe, wait, can I apply it? Hold on. Yeah, I can apply it. Because, if I do turn on the subdivision, the body gets smaller, so it should actually work out pretty fine. Yeah, so I was just thinking, I think I modeled the body to the back view of this reference. And so I was sort of thinking, like, if I did it that way, then why didn't I match it up here? I guess I wanted it to drape, which I guess kind of makes sense. Whatever. I'm not really even following the front view all that much, since it's not very reliable. Yeah, I think I might have to increase the, I guess. What was I gonna say? I'm definitely gonna have to size these up a bit because I'm sizing it. I guess, like I said, I'm going down. Although I guess it kind of levels out once it's the knee area, so it doesn't actually go down all that much. I'm just saying because it's starting to peak now, especially around the, oh wait, hold on. Especially around the thigh area. Yeah, and I might also have to redo what I did down here because I think this part is supposed to be like a, this is all supposed to be like one single part here. Doesn't look too good in the front either. I think I try to follow too much of the reference. That honestly, it's more like it kind of like cones up, I think, instead of just like whatever is happening here. So I might, make some. I might. Oh shit. I might take some liberties and change some things around. Yeah, I'm also gonna relax these once I'm done. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it now though. Yeah, as I move further up the leg, I realize I have to increase this ever so slightly every little bit again and again. That's fine though. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. So it's all working out. Alright. Anyway, it is 7. I gotta go. Um, so yeah, tomorrow we will continue working on this outfit. Like I said, I want to sort of see what else I can do with the bottom part, because I feel like following the side view probably wasn't the best idea for this bottom part. Um, I think it looks a bit odd from the sides and from the front even. Uh, Instead, probably what I'm gonna end up doing is just whoops, just from starting from like here, I'm just going to sort of flare it out, kind of like a bit of a cone, I guess, instead of whatever's going on over here. Either way, though, it's still going to follow the same sort of look. And then I'll work on the rest of it as it goes up the body. And then, yeah, from the top of the body, it hugs, I think, pretty closely to the body. I might, obviously, maybe shrink wrap it a bit away so it doesn't, like, there isn't, like, I mean, there's going to be clipping. A little bit. No, it shouldn't be that much clipping. Since the points are pretty close to each other, but I do want, I might need to do that. I don't know. Yeah, because I applied the shrink wrap only up to here, but I honestly probably should have done the rest of these points here. I could easily do that, honestly, right now, if I wanted to. Just, remove all the points and then just add the points here that I didn't have before. Like that. Wait, for some reason, it looks a little bit off. I wonder why it looks like that. Either way, though, it doesn't matter. I'm going to apply it. There, I fixed it by just inflating it a little bit. But that's basically what I needed or wanted from that. Oh, you know what I just realized? I think from the looks of this line here, I think the outfit kind of like hangs off. I don't think it like, I guess sort of like holds its shape. I thought like this was the entirety of like, I guess her breast, but I think actually it might actually hang loose a bit, which is actually a good thing, I think, for me, because then I could sort of, because I did move it up a bit, because I thought something was wrong with like the way this was, but now I see maybe I wasn't really paying that much attention as I should have. I'll think about that tomorrow. Again, that's something I'm going to work on tomorrow. But we're getting there. Not a complicated outfit. The only part that I think is going to be complicated with this outfit, I think, is going to be the hood, because I want to have it up and I want a version that is down. I don't know how I want to do that. I could use shape keys, but that might be difficult. Um, I could have like two separate hood objects, but then the problem obviously would be sort of making it look natural as if they were connected. Um, I'll have to think about that. I want to do that. Of course, I have to do the tail thing as well. Tail arrow. Um, what else? Her tattoos. Like I said, I might use a plane that is shrink wrapped onto the body, so I'm able to sort of move it. I could also just like make it a texture, and I could probably just move it using like the mapping node as well. Um, not that I don't think I'm gonna move it, honestly. I feel like, yeah, I'm not gonna like try to like I guess like animate it because I feel like that'd make things a bit complicated. Um, so I might just go with the route of making it a texture. Um, However, her nails, because they are gone, uh, on her other outfit, I might make that a shrink wrapped object so I could just like, you know, uh, shape key it away by shrinking it below the nail or moving it below the nail to make it disappear. Apart from that, I'm trying to think of what else this outfit needs. I think that's it. So it's a pretty simple one, I think. I just realized it is quite simple, in retrospect. Her doctor outfit, her dress is very simple. It is very, I guess, sort of like, um, you know, like you could just shrink wrap it because it follows the body pretty well. I guess the complicated part would be the lab coat because that kind of hangs a bit looser. Um, she also has like this sort of waist jewelry, these double arrows dipping in on themselves, which also shouldn't be that hard. It's similar, I guess, sort of to the bracelets that she has. Um, and then she has shoes, sandals looking thing. Um, this one also might not be that bad either. I'll have to see, honestly. And then I also want to, uh, I think the most difficult part I think might be, well, yeah, I want to make her broom, which shouldn't take too long. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, honestly. Um, like I don't think I could get her to sit on it. Feel like yeah, I don't know how it works. The whole I guess like creating poses for like a VTuber or something. I don't know exactly how it works. So this might actually be a good like way to sort of test things out. Um, but the thing I think that I will struggle with is creating shape keys for her face because you know it's gonna take me a while to sort of move all those points around. Um, Especially since you know their faces are quite expressive. We'll see. I definitely, I definitely, like I said, I want to go the whole 9 yards on this one. Um, this outfit's gonna have, or this character's gonna have multiple outfits. It's gonna have a wide range of shape keys for different emotions. Um, I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. Also, her hair needs to be done differently because in one outfit it's lower, and on the witch outfit it's higher. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Maybe a shape key. I could probably just proportional edit it up or down depending on which one I do first. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how it works. The whole like toggling things with the VTubing stuff. I don't know how like it sort of transfers over to Unity and how to make it work. That's one thing that I sort of I guess have to look up a bit so I could like I guess sort of be prepared in advance. I'll do that. Maybe not before tomorrow because it is still a ways away, but I will do that when I start thinking about moving it to Unity so that it's ready. But yeah, I might also again in the future need to make like a Gumroad or something so I could post her. She's gonna be free, of course. I think I'm gonna, like I said, I want to go the whole 9 yards, make her for VTubing purposes. Uh, I might make her for a VR chat as well. That is a big might, since again, it has to be under 70k trigs, not not quads. If it was under 70k quads, I think, or faces, that'd be very easy. But it is trigs, which is double the amount of faces. Um, so it might be a bit difficult. I'll have to see. I'm gonna have to probably use some normal maps if I want to go that route. But like I said, when I first started this, that was not 100% in mind. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Alright, yeah. That's it.